we have been married for 12 and a half years and been together for 14 and a half.
I'm sorry, I think that's actually...
We met in New York.
Isn't that 11 and a half years?
I just love you so much.
I think
that
we've
it
been married
like
11
more.
and a half years.
Okay. It's a good start, whatever it
We
is.
did meet in New York. We were both living there, and we met on the street.
Yep.
Walking some dogs.
You know, just started talking to her and, you know, asked her out, and then the rest, as they say, is history. I don't do a show so that I can do really well. I do a show because I want to tell a story, and, you know, I mean, we're both pretty good at what we do, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it's, you know, it should be much more about what you can bring to the table rather than what you can take away from an experience. And that's not to say we don't take a lot away. But.
It has been incredibly welcoming, and we've both been very fortunate in the amount of work we've been able to do since we moved here.
Yeah.
Exciting work.
Yeah.
And Vintage has been a home for both of us. It was the first place, I think, that both of us worked after we got here.
In the old space.
Yeah, over on Vine Street. So we have a long history with Vintage, and we love it, and we love the family that we found here.
Okay, so what plays have you been in over the years?
Start from the beginning?
I can start, I know.
Go ahead.
I was in Angels in America, and then I was in Lend Me a Tenor, and then I was in The Intelligent Design of Jenny Chow. Before that, actually, a year and a half ago, we did Frankie and Johnny and the Claire de Lune together, which was a wonderful experience, and so blessed that we were able to do that show together and that Craig brought it to us. And then did August Osage County last autumn.
I started with Sister Mary Ignatius Explains It All to You.
Midnight show.
And it was a midnight show back in the old space. And I did Bedroom Farce, and I did Moonlight and Magnolias. And then we moved over here, and I opened the Bon Trimble Theater in the Cider House Rules. And oh, thank you, honey. It was one of my favorite roles. Lend Me a Tenor. I might have skipped one in there. Streetcar Named Desire. I got to play Stella, which was amazing. One of my favorite experiences as well. Frankie and Johnny. Last summer. I did It's Only a Play, and we also did. I was also in August Osage County.
I think that's
about
it.
covers it.
I think so.
I might have missed some here and there.
What can you tell us about Same Time Next Year?
I feel like, I mean, it's a great play, it's a great romantic comedy, but from what I know, just what you hear about it a lot of times, I feel like it gets short shrift in terms of
Emotional heft.
Yeah, and
there's a lot more to it than just romantic comedy.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's a great microcosm of, this is going to sound a little abstract and I don't want to be too high-handed, but I feel like it's a great microcosm of masculine and feminine roles in the United States in the third quarter of the 20th century, and how those changed and shifted, and how difficult it was for men and women to navigate those changing and shifting roles.
He tends to look at things from a larger philosophical point of view. I tend to take things from an emotional, gut-centered point of view. Mm-hmm. For me, this show is about finding a safe place with someone that you love and being able to come back to that and have pure acceptance anytime.
Yeah, and to not allow society to dictate to you how you should feel about something you're doing. I'm not advocating for people to go out and cheat on their spouses, but on the level, if you say somebody goes once a year and is having an affair with an extramarital affair, maybe on the surface it's like, oh, well, that's not good. That's what society says, and that's what convention says, and that's not really what you want to do. But if you find yourself in a situation where you can find that kind of love, and it's once a year, and it's one of those things that you are being true to yourself in a way, I think you should write your own book. I don't think you should have to let society tell you that you're bad or wrong or going to hell.
There's no need to put judgment on that That being said, I would be very sad if Andrew ever did that to
Oh,
me.
good God. If
So
you ever
sad.
did that to me, I would flip the F out. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. We're pretty happy together.